resume,
Hang on, they're
resume,
literally
resume.
behind you. John! John!
What have you
John,
just...
stop syncing your footage!
What have you actually just done? Why are you...
Nothing,
oh, they're only level
spawned here.
37s, you wuss! So, welcome back to C.A.T.S, and today we are in the Mire because after quite a long time of actually, you know, looking around and trying to find something, I found the rarest component of all in Fallout 76, which is an interesting bit of scenery that Bethesda forgot to draw their anti-fun barrier around, so we can actually build a base around an interesting thing. Because, yeah, there's this weird, like, thing here, this little kind of treehouse that someone's already kind of built the basics of. It's just kind of an asset. So, we're actually able to, yeah, Dan was able to get his camp, like, right here, right there, which is very, very nice indeed. So, yeah, we've got all these, yes.
John, I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Ho ho! I own this item and I have the stuff it's built out of. Cannot place item, you do not meet the requirements. Does that mean it's because it's in... What? No, I own this item. Alright, I purchased it with atom points. I am allowed to... The game's refusing to let me build stuff I myself own. Oh my god, I know what it is. It's because you don't own it. So therefore, I can't build it in your camp. But that doesn't make any sense. Because every item in the base game, if I've unlocked it and you haven't, I'm allowed to build it in your camp anyway, because that just makes, you know, building together and being in a team more fun. But I think they forgot to enable that for Atom Shop items. So, Atom Shop items I can't build in your camp, so they're actually worse than every other item in the... Oh, for goodness... Okay, I've got a lot of nice things to say about this game, alright? I do have nice things to say, but the state of the Atom Shop is just dreadful. Right, how are we going to actually build up into the tree? So you're doing a very good job getting up there, but we need to actually build a treehouse today. So we've got this lovely big tree.
John, it's all 2D up here. John, the tree just gives up and becomes 2D at this point.
Does it?
Yeah, the branches are just 2D.
This is why we need to build a nice tall treehouse here. We need to live among the 2D trees. We need to go back to a simpler time where everything was 2D. And also we need to chop down trees because I'm not even going to bother trying to edit around this. Like, just adding to the shit show of this build, there's tree surgery happening outside, like, where I am right now. So just imagine that we're so annoyed at this tree, we're actually just, we're just tearing it down. 93% of your budget's used up, and it's all in stored. So you just need to scrap everything in your stores.
Who built 50 posters?
Sometimes there's a duplication bug where items you've built, there's just 70 of them.
That's good, that's free scrap, innit?
I own about 70 corn, and I don't know why.
Is there no quicker way to do this?
No, there is no scrap all button. You cannot say scrap everything I've got so I can start afresh, please. That's not something they considered doing in a world where you can regularly move your camp around, and building new camps and finding new locations is kind of the point of the entire game.
It wouldn't be an issue if the budget was on the stuff that you've got stored. Who gives a shit what you've got stored?
Well, it's the same reason that you've got that, well, what used to be 400 is now £600 limit. Apparently their servers can't handle people just storing infinite stuff, so you have to have a finite amount of stuff. Which does strike me as odd, because, like, you know, they clearly had... Well, okay, shall we be brutally honest for a second?
When am I not?
They were expecting more people to be playing this game than are actually playing this game right now, aren't they? That was the thing. They were hoping a lot more people would be playing this game than actually are. So you'd think that all that spare server capacity would allow us to, like, you know, the people who have stuck around to have a bit more in terms of ability to set up camps, ability to have more space in their stash and all of that stuff, but it just doesn't seem to. I assume they've just got like thousands and thousands of servers just sitting around like being sad and lonely or whatever servers do or look like. I don't know what a server is, to be honest. I've seen films where there's like banks and banks of like tall machines with blinky lights on the front. Are those servers?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine then.
John, I can build it in this rock and the rock just vanishes.
Oh yeah, that's the new bulldozer. That's intentional. If you try and lay something on top of like just a little thing, like a little tree or a little rock, it just goes away to try and make it easier to build in slightly uneven terrain or whatever.
There's a workshop 3 feet away over here, John.
What? Yeah,
There's a workshop over here, apparently.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just a normal workshop. That's just a campground. But that's not a tree, Daniel, so that's not as interesting.
Yeah, there's wood. Look, we could harvest wood using the special wood leech that you...
Alright, fine. I'll set up the special wood leech. There we go. I'll pay for it. I don't think we need wood, though. I've got plenty of wood. And I've actually picked up the woodchucker, or woodchuck, or whatever perk it is. So now I get double wood from logs. And we are in a forest, so, you know, there are logs here.
There's also trees, but fuck them. This is why you can't chop down trees, because they're all 2D. When you get higher up, all the good wood's 2D.
Right, I've claimed that campground. I'm going to build a thing.
Oh, now I can build foundations again. Now I've left and come back, I'm allowed to build foundations again, John.
Oh, marvellous. I'm beginning to think some people might have a point when they say this game has problems.
I'm super excited for your fucking Fallout 76 is better than you think video.
And such... That one's been temporarily postponed in favour of a long, in favour of a long deep dive into everything that's wrong with Fallout 76 and whether it can be fixed.
My favourite thing I'm currently doing is that I'm highlighting the foundation, but it's giving me a completely different piece. I want a concrete foundation, but it's just giving me not a thing. Oh, we're apparently defending. Have you
I'll handle that. Oh shit, Dan!
What is it?
It's something less...
Oh, fuck! I'm hiding under my tree! I've contracted the blight, apparently. Oh, for fuck's sake, John.
Okay, now, I want to point out, I didn't suggest we take this stupid base that we don't need. You're the one who's basically summoned a Scorch Beast.
I've died.
You're the one that basically summoned a Scorch Beast. I'm getting in my power armor. It's okay. Faster, please. Faster. Okay, so basically at this point you need me to kill an actual Scorch Beast for you because you decided we needed a bit of wood, and that's I do not have ammo for my best gun.
I couldn't fight the Scorch Beast because I was still in the fucking build mode. I was like, why can't I get my guns out? Oh my god, and it's just popping around the place. Is there 2 of it?
Yes, there's 2 of them. Okay, I'm gonna suggest that we go and we come back later when they've decided they don't want to be here anymore. Because
John, I don't want to be here anymore.
Dad, don't fight, run. Because you know what they want? They want Dolly Sod's campground. So I'd say we let them have Dolly Sod's campground, okay?
We were going to live in a tree.
Yes, we are. And now we've got new neighbours. It's those 2 Scorch Beasts. But if we run away and they lose interest in us, then as a result of that...
chased by a ghoul.
Sorry, what? It's not a ghoul, it's a Scorched. They're different because they've got green things sticking out of them. Okay.
John,
so, yes.
I can hear a Scorch Beast.
Can you?
Yeah, it's screaming.
I can't hear anything right now because there's a chainsaw outside the window. So I'll trust your ears on that one.
John, what the piss? What is happening over there?
Hang on. What?
John!
I can't hear you! There's too much chainsaw!
John,
what?
There's like the back end of a dog spinning around on a big green stick and I don't know what it is.
What?
I've got some creature is wigging the fuck out here.
Take me to it. It might not even exist in my world.
It's a diseased glowing mongrel. It is the back end of a dog.
It's just...
Wow, so they're in the fence. This one here is literally just... John...
Yes.
John.
Yes.
John. I am done with this piece of shit. It is so fucking horrible. It is so fucking broken. This is the worst fucking thing.
No, you have played that Sonic game of 2006.
I would rather play Sonic 2006 right now. I would rather battle Silver the Hedgehog in that fucking awful boss fight because this game is just a glitchy fucking broken mess with microtransactions, making it therefore worse.
I think the Scorch Beasts have gone away.
Yeah, good. They don't even want to be in this fucking game.
I think even though technically we're supposed to be like defending our campground against the Scorch, but I think having destroyed everything we've built, they've basically just said screw it, we're done, and they've just gone. Yep, I think they have. I think they basically blew up our base and then decided, you know what? Job well done. Let's go home, lads.
John, I've got the blight.
Do you have any antibiotics or disease cures on you? Because I've got spare.
-1 to all special stats.
Working theory. Is it possible Fallout 76 as a whole has the blight?
I think it does.
Would you like some antibiotics or something?
No, I'm going to just die from it, I've decided.
Hang on, I've put some... Dan, look! Dan, come over here! Dan!
Yeah, what?
I dropped your antibiotics and they didn't fall out of the world. They're actually in a paper bag on the ground. As is the intended experience. So I've got stairs right here. Alright, and then I can build a floor, or at least a half floor piece, right up here. And now, basically, at this point, the game should not give a shit about physics anymore, because anything can clip onto this piece up here.
Hooray!
So that should solve the physics problems. So now we just need to try and, like, create something that looks like a treehouse. And I want to flag something else I found as well, by the way. Did you know? Did you know that, like, you know how there's like there's full pieces and then there's half pieces and then there's like quarter pieces, which is important for like building on little things. So any asset you buy from the Atom shop, it only comes in full-size pieces. There are no half or quarter pieces. But what I do have that's quite nice is, I was about to show you something, but can you guess what, Dan? I don't meet the criteria for this object. The thing with this design you've just actually thrown up here is how do we, like, do all of, like, the little, like... Because there's no half walls, which is another big oversight. The fact that you've got yourself, like... There's a bunch of, like, half floors, but there's no such thing as a half wall in this game. Is there? That just
not...
doesn't exist.
We've got fences. There's fences, railings.
You could use railings. Jay, do you think, like, a railing's more appropriate for... Railing's more appropriate anyway? For this sort of thing.
Yeah, I was going for the wooden fences was kind of my feeling for this bottom bit, and then we can have like a, you know, then we build the house up a little bit further, don't you? Yeah,
okay. So hang on, what's this floor you're building right now for in that case?
This is the entrance.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I've got for now. I'm just seeing where I can build,
and then you want to go. I think we should go up and live among the 2D trees. I want you to know that when I originally proposed this as an idea, what I was thinking was, like, it'd be really fun, because, like, you know, you wouldn't be sure about 76, and then what I'd do would be I'd show off all the good bits about 76. Dad, I've made a horrifying discovery.
There aren't any good bits. Why do elves bother with this whole living in a tree?
Well, okay, the thing is, you'd have to basically be immortal to have enough time in your life to be fucked with this.
Just the patience required to play Fallout 76. Might as well be immortal. First place of down to build stairs. Go off and enjoy them.
This looks vaguely... Oh, no, it doesn't.
Why is this tree two different trees that have been glued together at this point?
Because they assumed that no one was going to get up this high, I guess. I don't know.
Why is the top a bit of much higher quality than the bottom bit?
Don't know,
it's clearly high resolution higher up. What the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't make this game, alright? Dan, I'm beginning to see problems with our let's build up a tree plan, which is there's trees everywhere.
John, beginning to see problems with this staircase that you've built.
Okay, that is a minor problem. Okay, we can totally...
In the grand scheme of things.
No, this is an adventure house. Alright? That's what's going on here. It's an... Okay, fine. This is not a goer.
Why don't we just use a tree branch? Let's use this tree branch as our stairs, John.
Okay, that's actually... that's actually kind of cool. If we actually say the way...
Stairs. Yeah.
We can just build stairs out of the way to link floors together. We don't actually need to use them. We could wall them off. That's just a way of linking floors together. But we actually get around. We climb up by using tree branches. So, okay, in which case, hang on. Where do you think the second... Okay, hang on. I will lay down some stairs. Which is the most useless bit of the completely useless house? The game is so inconsistent about what is and isn't allowed to be built. Sometimes you can just build stuff that's right through the tree. Okay, you see, when it works, it's quite nice, because, like, look at this up here. I've built, like, a donut of hole where the actual branch sticks through, and it's actually quite nice. Thank you, by the way, for the suggestion to go and put down the wood something something and because I'm going to go get that now using my... Oh, hang on. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to put on my special wood gathering perk. Now I get twice as much wood from logs, which will presumably be everywhere because this is a... That's a root.
Watch out for the scorch base.
I don't think they're there anymore. They're
probably under the floor, Jeff.
That's not technically a log.
Hiding their time.
Oh, where are the logs?
Right.
I mean, there's logs all over the forest area, but this is also a forest. But there's no logs. Also, that wood extractor that caught the attention of 2 scorch beasts only has like 12 wood in it, and there's no other. Yeah, there's no logs because all the log type assets are actually. They're not logs, they're roots. There's no logs in this forest. And you can't cut down trees as we've established. So, where are you supposed to get wood from? From this angle, from the outside, it looks kind of cool and fun. It might be wildly impractical, but it genuinely looks like a treehouse.
That's the look I'm going for.
Which was, in fact, the intention. So that's quite nice. We have succeeded in that regard. It's just a shame there's not a single log in this forest when logs are the only mechanism by which you can harvest wood in the... Oh, no. Yes. Did you just fall out? Hang on. Hold on.
No, I give up. John.
Yeah.
Stand here. Come stand here.
Yeah, okay.
Stand here.
On this exact spot, yeah.
Yeah, and now see this branch to the left of me?
To your left? The really big one?
Here.
Yeah, really big one.
Do a running jump and climb up that. That's how I died, John.
I was so hopeful about this side for building a camp. Because I thought, oh, I've actually found a location with a cool asset that you're allowed to build around. So Bethesda must have set this up specifically
the reason is because it doesn't fucking exist. That's why we're allowed to build here, because Bethesda don't even know it's here. John, I'm going into the tree.
Okay,
John,
I want you to take a very slight step forward. I want you to take a very slight step forward. I want us to have a photo together inside the tree. I want to make it in the tree too. Hang on, I'm just gonna hold still. Hold still. I want to get a photo of this.
John, I'm a God of War character now. We're like a really shit Mount Rushmore. Boom.
What's happening? I think I'm vibrating like crazy as well at the same time. I am just crazy. Okay, do one more. Hey!
John.
Yeah?
I am never, ever playing Fallout 76 again as long as I live.
But then, what's gonna happen to the cats? We have got a gate key here, and then we have got a... I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.